Hi, everyone. Good evening. And thank you for joining our third episode of TechTonic today. And we are thrilled to have one of our colleagues, Carine Anandage, content writer at Wavenet, leading our webinar for the day. So today she will be presenting on the topic Write Smart AI Hacks for Powerful Copy. And in this session, Carine will discuss practical AI techniques to elevate your writing, so making it more engaging and effective. So whether you're an expert in writing or you're just starting out, I think you'll gain valuable insights to enhance your copywriting skills. So just a quick note before we dive into our session today, we will have a few minutes allocated for question and answers at the end of the session, or you could simply use the chat box below. So yeah, without further ado, please join me in welcoming Carine. Hi, Carine.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar. Thank you for coming on time. So stick with me and let's learn how to harness AI for great content creation. So we'll be talking about the dynamic synergy between human creativity and artificial intelligence in content creation today. How one complements the other. So together, let's discover how AI can enhance your writing and take your content to new heights. So the questions we'll be answering today are: what's an effective balance between AI and human content creation? Also, what should we be aware of to make the best use of the available AI resources when creating content? And finally, how can I prevent my brand from being exposed to any issues when generating content by AI? So to get started, you'll definitely need some goals and for whatever piece of content you'll be writing. And AI is your content ally. It basically takes out the fear of a blank page, somewhere to start, a structure. So by combining your unique insights with AI's capabilities, you will craft content that resonates with your audience. They'll relate to it. So this will result in high engaging content on any platform. Now, as you can see, the road doesn't end here because there's more to go. So you'll basically be doing the same steps every time you're creating content, but you'll need to do a little bit of A/B testing and see which content works for which platform or which audience rather. It's a learning experience, and there are going to be a bit of twists and turns before you come across the straight road. And in this journey, AI only enhances your own creativity. So without it, there'll be nothing to build on. Without you, there'll be nothing to build on. So no, AI is very far from taking your job as a writer or content creator or poster or whichever. But also, the AI world is super dynamic. There are new plugins being pushed out daily. You never know. So picking the right content partner is a task in itself. You've got to pick the right partner for the right job. You'll need to try out a few platforms and its capabilities to see what exactly you can deliver, rather what the platform can deliver according to your needs. So like I said, AI is just there to take the fear of a blank page away and get you jump started on ideas, structure generation, some direction, a little bit of insight on your audience, and stuff like that. So these are a few platforms that you need to pay to unlock its premium benefits. So you might be familiar with some of this or all of this. The first one is copy.ai. This tool gives you many pre-built templates you can just use to write a wide range of content types, from website copy to birthday cards and stuff like that. So just use the template and tell the AI which tone to write in, and you'll get your content in less than about 2 seconds. Then we have Just for AI. That's another great writing tool. Gives you a wide range of content options. And okay, the nice thing about this AI is you can choose a language of input and output. So if you're writing content in multiple languages, this is the tool for you. Then there is Text Cortex AI. This is not only, it doesn't help, it also helps you write on a wide range of topics. And it also integrates e-commerce platforms like Shopify to your content. So you can automatically create the content, integrate it, put in product descriptions. So it's basically a time saver, and it will ensure like a bit of consistency throughout. And yeah, it's basically it's good for growing your e-commerce sales. Then ChatGPT needs absolutely no introduction. So it's one of the most advanced AI tools. We know, you know, everyone. Yeah. It can write in many different styles and answer questions, hold conversations. It's basically the ultimate AI writing tool. Then there's Quillbot. It uses machine learning to help you rephrase and improve your writing. You can decide how much vocabulary changes you want by simply using there's a synonym slider on the side. You can use that. Or you can click on any word to pick the word, perfect synonym, phrase, expression you want changed. I've got a few content dashboards you can try. These are free, right? And I'll put them in the chat now. For those of you listening to the recording, we'll find a way to get this across to you. Yeah. Then move on to the Create framework. So this is basically just a different approach to AI prompt writing. Okay, so from this point on, think ChatGPT, okay? Because almost everyone knows what it is and everyone's used it. And the free version is very flexible and easy to use. So you can follow this Create framework to write your prompts, basically. So Create is character. That's the role you want your AI to play. Request, that's what you want it to do. Example, if you want it to copy a certain style. Then additions, it's for the little tweaks that you want to do along the way, just to improve your prompt. Then there's type of output. That's how you want the AI to deliver your responses. Then extras. These are just like the little phrases that will have a big impact on your prompt, basically. So these prompts are structured in a slightly different way. It's to make it easy to change the prompt to suit your requirement. I'll show you an example in about 2 slides. So these variables, I'll be adding it using curly brackets. And at the very end of the prompt, I'll use these curly brackets as a place for you to add the information for the prompt that's needed. It just makes life easier. Okay. Then we move on to aligning your content with SEO strategies. So let's say you have a digital business. Okay. Attracting the right people to your digital shop front is the primary goal of any business creating web content. And while visitors are on your site, consuming the information that's important to them, looking at the ads, there's like a small chance that they might pick something up on the way out. Or, at the very least, they'll remember you when it's time to make a purchase. So that's why it's crucial to create content that appeals to the right people at the right time and that communicates the right message. So here's a little tip. If you attach your content strategy to your SEO strategy, it'll make life much easier. Because by doing so, you can create content that not only gets noticed on search engines, but also draws the ideal customer to your site. Let's explore how with a few prompts and that can assist you with this. Okay, so we have ChatGPT. Let me just, so this is what I was talking about before. We'll add in these prompts. The prompt is, write me a poem about curly bracket topic in this curly bracket language. Make the poem 4 verses long and write it in a rhyming couplet with 8 beats each line. So our first topic, we'll just say puppies, and language, we'll say Victorian English. And yeah. So yeah, it doesn't take a long time. It'll give you exactly what you're asking for. And the next time you want to use this prompt again, you just change the additions that I made at the end. It's just something you can reuse time and time again. Okay, let's the curly brackets just make life easier there. Okay, let's try a new one. For say your business and you're trying to integrate your SEO into the content that you're writing. Okay, so you're an SEO expert with a reputation for getting sites to the top of search engine rankings. I wanted to create a 1-month content plan for me based on my curly bracket keywords. The purpose of this content plan is to boost my site's search engine rankings and authority. Start at today's date and give me a list of suggested content that accounts for my regularity of curly bracket posting and curly bracket media mix. Let me just add in, I've already written them down. This is just, let's see. So it will generate a 1-month complete plan for everyday posting for these platforms using these keywords. These are long form keywords that it doesn't matter what kind of keywords actually. So you've got blog posts, you've got social media posts, infographics. So for different platforms, you get different types of content. So this is only your starter. Okay, this is only your starter, and you have to refine it. You have to refine it. You've got to think a little bit more. You can't take it as it is. So just for you to play around and see, I've got a few prompt resources that I'll share with you in the chat. These are from a few thought leaders in the space, and I hope they help you as they have helped me also. Just go around, just mess around with it here and there. I'm sure you get the hang of it. These are mostly Google Docs. So yes, we explored that. And finally, these are some mistakes to avoid when using AI to generate content. The mistake number 1, like I said, relying solely on AI to create your content. Humans relate to other humans, not robots. So create your content that's relatable, engaging, unique, and different. So using an AI assistive tool to streamline your creative process is a great idea, but you do have to look at it and give it your touch afterwards. But relying too heavily on it can result in your content becoming boring and devoid of any emotion. And another common mistake is not fact-checking your copy. While AI tools can make crafting blogs and stuff really fast and really easy, they may not always be accurate. For example, if you're using an AI tool to generate a blog post with stats, you should double check your stats and just see for yourself, make sure they're up to date, they're accurate, and come from proper reputable sources. The last thing you want is for your blog to damage your brand's credibility by spreading outdated or false information. Finally, a serious common mistake is disregarding SEO. So like I said, integrating SEO is fairly easy. You can start somewhere. It might not be a big keyword research, but it's starting somewhere. So AI may not be as strategic as a human SEO expert. Also, inserting keywords without proper strategy could actually hurt how your content is ranked on search engines. So you need to, like I said, look back at what at the content the AI is generating for you and pass it through a few other people just to see. So don't over-rely on it. Make sure you conduct your own keyword research, like I said. Double check, triple check all your copy, metadata, and make sure everything's integrated properly. So harness AI as your creative ally to elevate quality and effectiveness of your content. Make sure you use it, make sure you reuse it, play around with it. It will give you hilarious responses, but it's all to add on to your creativity. You start exploring tools, please share it with us, share it with everyone else if you find new stuff. And yeah, if you have any questions, I'll try my very best to answer it now.
Hi.
Hi, Pimi.
Yeah. So you mentioned about how you need to have a goal and plan when you as you start a project. In terms of planning, in terms of the goal you want to achieve, how do you arrive at that? Depending on what parameters do you get there?
Your goals will define mostly your business objectives and the task that's given at hand. So probably it'll be what overall objective is met, because usually content doesn't work alone. It works with graphics and other how do you say, social media boosting goals probably. So it's not a one-man show. So you've got to integrate the overall goal as well. And yeah, I hope that answers it.
Okay. So I guess that's it for today then. And thank you, Carine, for the points you've shared with us. I'm sure most of us will now remember the tips and tricks you've shared with us for and during our day-to-day tasks. And also, I want to thank everyone who joined our TechTonic session today. I hope all of you all enjoyed this session. So keep an eye on our social media channels for upcoming TechTonic sessions, and we will be updating at least once or twice a month. So yeah, thank you very much for joining, and have a good evening.